is what you got. You got a lot, but it's tight. He's working every night. It ain't easy to keep the flame alive. And when he finally comes home to you, he's just too tired to do the things you want to. You can't help but wonder to yourself, how would it be with someone else? Just keep in mind, every storm ends in time. Love is forever. Stay together. You got something real that you may never feel again. Never give up on a good thing. Remember what makes you happy. Never give up on a good thing.
Hey everybody, good evening. This is your girl RAWSILK, and you are looking at a special edition of Sister to Sister Can We Talk. I am sitting here with my new friends. I'm going to introduce you. Well, one old, but believe it, he's an old friend, but younger than me. Go figure. Okay, so I'm going to introduce to you the dynamic crew from All About Your Business. This is my friend Pierre and my friend Miss Evelyn. Okay, and we're going to talk to them about their business, All About Your Business, find out about them. They got a huge event that we need you to come out and support. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about why it's crucial that you may have the concept or the idea to start a business, but it's always good to know that you have people like them that can help you out to get you on the right foot. Most businesses fail because something was left. Somewhere there was a misstep, and that's what these people help you do. So we're going to jump right in. So All About Your Business. Okay, so now this is like funny. I got to tell you, Pierre and my son play football together. So that's how he's an old friend. So I'm familiar with him on the athletic side. But he is a dynamic businessman. He specializes in graphic design and social media. So tell us how you got interested in that.
All throughout high school, I always kind of loved just graphics. So graphics to me, it definitely was something that I like bringing vision to. If someone says, "Hey, I want to create a picture of a fun time with the family," so I can go put that in digitally and graphically and put that in and bring that vision to life. So I actually like doing that. Getting into social media, I'm young, so everybody kind of works on social media nowadays. Might as well be a marketing manager or some type of specialist with social media.
So basically, tell me, were you the guy in class not paying attention, doodling and drawing all over the place?
I mean,
most graphic designers start that way.
Yeah, I definitely. It started from art. I did do a lot of art on paper while teacher was teaching. Even though I still had good grades. Don't say that. Go to school. School is definitely good, but it definitely transitioned to digital, and that's how I got to graphic design.
So how did it feel when you created that first piece that you, from concept to completion, and then you seen it put into play? What did that feel like?
It felt good. I mean, I actually probably, I can't really remember what the first one was, but I'm pretty sure because I still do it today. I sit back and look at it and just say, did I do this? So, I mean, it feels good. It's something that always feels new, rejuvenating, and just fun to do.
Okay. Tell our audience, how important is it for a logo and detail that you put into for your branding?
Well, your logo is technically going to be the first thing somebody sees, so that's very important. First impressions are definitely lasting impressions, so that's going to be the first thing they see, and they're going to get a feel for at least, okay, is this something I like, and it's going to give them an opportunity to actually get a piece of you, because your logo should definitely be a piece of you. So.
Right, and I started with that question with you because when you and I had lunch the other day and we talked about your logo, and I put you to the test and he passed, okay, on why you chose the logo. So tell us all about your business logo and why did you go with that logo?
Well, the logo, first off, the first thing I like that stands out is the word business. I put it in blue because blue is bold, but blue is still business-like. It's not like if you wanted to put, let's say you put it purple there. That's more royalty, so you really doesn't feel like, okay, it's business-like. So
good point.
blue, I put the blue there for that. I left the black words black, which is all about your, because it really it's important, but it's really not that important because we're all about the business side. The 3 gears is just basically symbolize you can't have anything successful without working parts. And just like a team, I can use Michael Jordan for a team. Michael Jordan was a great player, but without Scottie Pippen, Stockton, who else? All the rest of the team members, it just wouldn't work. So that's why I use the gears. The gears are just basically stating you have to have all functioning parts to actually have a business run.
And so I hope you were paying attention, because one of the lessons that he taught you in just that 5-minute presentation was how crucial it is, right down to the color choice of your logo, what your logo looks like, and what it's going to say to people. I know that there's been times that people send me things and I look at it like, is that what I think it is, or whatever and stuff. You know, it's like you said, something that was really, really key. You only get one chance to make a lasting impression. So again, if you're interested in a logo or anything social media, we're going to provide a contact information later on for you to get in contact with Pierre. But like they say, aside every great man is a great woman. And so we have Miss Evelyn Johnson, and she is in business development, which I think is really, really crucial, because a lot of times people think of, they have a concept, they know what they want, but then they miss a beat. I mean, they miss a beat with how to register their businesses and things. So tell us what you do.
Well, I'm kind of the, I'm the business development component of All About Your Business, which is 4 different components of the business. We work with 2 other individuals, myself, and again, my part is to pretty much organize things and make sure that legally you're in business, ready to operate, and that all your T's are basically crossed and your I's are dotted. And that means from registering your business name, registering all your business formation papers, what type of entity you are, if you're a nonprofit or a sole proprietor, all of those kind of things. Just walking you through those things, because and the big thing about that is you only have to do it one time if you do it correctly. And so most people don't do it, too often, because it's only a one-time thing. So we get in there and do it one time for you, get all of those things. We can do your business plan. We can do, if you're going a business loan route, we can do your business loan papers. All from anything, manuals, if you're setting up, if you already got a business in place and you need to now get everyone organized and you need to start getting things in position where it goes from A to Z, we can develop manuals and things of that nature. So I do those types of things. Okay. Grant research also. Pierre does a lot of research just in marketing, and it's necessary, but I do a lot of other statistical data research just to justify why you should be in business and to show you, is this reasonable for you to be doing, or should you kind of tweak it over here and make sure that you're hitting all your key components that you want to serve and individuals that you want to serve as a business person.
Okay. One of the things that we'll find, and I'm sure that there's somebody that's out there that's watching that's going to say, okay, all of this stuff is on the internet. I can Google the how-tos and everything. Why should I go with All About Your Business? What would you say to them?
I would say it is all out there, but you have to go and find all of these components. It's not easy to find a great graphic designer. It's not easy to find a good accountant and bookkeeper that you're comfortable with, that will sit down and really go through the things that you need to go through. It's not easy to find a great IT specialist, which those are the other components and the other individuals that work with us. We have an accountant and bookkeeper that works with us, and we have an IT and web designer specialist and program designer, as well as cybersecurity person. So if it is a more advanced business and you looking at things are starting to turn up missing in your business and getting things off of your web page and people are hacking into you, you need some additional security measures for your business. We have that specialty. So the dynamics and the threats are out there, and they've changed. So why you should use our business? Because it's a one-stop turnkey business organization. We can do everything that you need within a week. You don't have to really do anything as far as except come and tell us what you need to get done. And not only do we do it for you, we explain it to you. We walk through. We literally partner with you in your business. and there to hold your hands if you need hand holding, or there to just assist and just set things up and put you off and running. And 9 times out of 10 with most businesses, we find that you're probably going to come back at some point to just recap, or say you didn't want to hire an accountant or bookkeeper. You want to just use our bookkeeper for a couple of months and let her do it, and then you can start moving into doing it on your own. We have all those types of services
So
too.
there's a whole bunch of services.
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's
resources
a lot of
that you
services
guys
within our
have.
company, yeah, that we can order, that we can offer, as well as, you know, logos get old. Not logos don't get old, but maybe you want to retweak, you want to add some color to there. That happens, you know, and businesses grow. You know, so it's a lot. And for business development, staying on track and being able to walk a person through staying on track and giving you that 2, 3, and 5 year business plan and projecting with you and walking you through that. And, you know, when someone comes back in 5 years and says, okay, now we've grown, now what's the next step? Okay, we're still here. We can take you to the next step.
Right.
You know, we're working with a great girl now, and she's doing some great things with hair. And we're also looking at and now she wants to do product development. Okay, yeah, that's the next thing for a beautician if you're not just wanting to do hair. You know, well, let's develop some products. You want to put some lines out? Let's help you do that. So she's jumping in with us with that. So we offer businesses a lot of different opportunities to grow and how to help them grow and not overwhelm them. That's the biggest thing. I know that was my biggest issue with us joining in together, not becoming overwhelming and really saying that we're a team and everyone has to do their piece and do it collectively and make sure we all kind of with our symbol, the gears, work together. We have to work together for everything to work out. And that's I believe that's one of the biggest reasons, because we can just do it for you very quickly and very simply, and you'll be up and running and legal.
That's
legal.
The key. That's key.
Legal.
So now, all about your business. Is it a minority-owned business?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Pierre and I are partners. We're business
wonderful.
partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel now having a millennial? That's what I was getting ready to say. Old school and new school. How does that work out? Because I could nowhere near, no disrespect, I could nowhere near partner with my son or anyone. They would drive me nuts. They would drive me nuts. But he's so level-headed, so it seems like it works and it brings a new every day to
and
business.
that was the key when I was looking for partners, because I approached Pierre about becoming a partner, and that was one of the things I saw as a value to any type of business. You always have to have that element there. You know, we watched the elections and everything. We know with Obama and all the other in this past election, that millennial vote is crucial, and their voice is crucial, and they have something to say. So, you know, I'm a mother of 2, so I don't have a problem being the mother or that type of role, but you know, and then allowing Pierre to just jump in and say, and you know, what's right and what's wrong, you know, and what do you think about it, and really batting things back and forth, and it's really working well. It's you know, we're growing through pains and things together, because you know, life is just what it is. But I think we're doing really well, and I think we're meshing really well, and I like the dynamic of the millennial and the generation. What is am I generation X or Y? I don't know.
It's one of those. So tell me, give me a little background. How about you? Period. Before all about your business, what were you doing?
I have been a house mom for a lot of years, probably the last 14 years. My son is graduating next year. I have a 16-year-old. I have a 26-year-old, and now I'm a new grandma 1 year, and married 28 years. And so I've been just kind of, I started a business years ago, Virginia Parents Against Lead Poisoning, nonprofit organization. Worked downtown, worked out of the city of Richmond, and got really kind of sick. And as a result of what was going on in my life at that time, that's why we started the organization, and my passion was there. My daughter had got lead poisoned, and so it was something that grew out of there. But then when I saw she needed me to be more of her mother, then I needed to be in the business. I had to step back, and so I stepped way back. And my husband, you know, luckily he, you know, provided the opportunity for me to be at home and raise her, and to be at home and to raise my son. And now, you know, to support what we're doing now, and you know, I like I said, he's graduating next year, and I'm not going to be a grandma and just a stay-at-home grandma. Right. You know, I'm like, no, he's getting out too. And so, you know, my goal is to, you know, leave a legacy now, and to start building for them. Okay. And so I said, I want to get out there and start working too. And, you know, again, I've just been blessed enough to have the opportunity from my husband and from the Lord above to be able to really investigate and research what's the best thing for us. Okay. And so then we came up with the concept. It took about 2 years to develop the concept out and really write it out and get it on paper. And then I approached the other folks, and we contracted 2 individuals, again, the bookkeeper and the IT person. And I asked Pierre to partner with me with it and really take on the responsibility of the company. So. Okay.
And see, I want to laugh because I want to say, okay, since you graduated high school like a year ago, but what have you done
like
since?
15 minutes ago.
Exactly. You know, he said, I knew I was going to, it's been a decade, right? But, okay, so I know from there you went on and you played ball. I know that you played arena ball. And so what made you get, I mean, even when the great things that I like about you is knowing even the business of that, because a lot of athletes are so eager to get signed and to get picked up that they don't want to do the diligence, and they don't understand the entertainment business is just that it's a business. How difficult do you find it difficult being accepted in the business world because of your millennial status, like to be taken serious? Because sometimes that can be a pain in the neck for people, you know, constantly trying to explain, like even from a woman, I'm good at what I do, just, you know, don't let the smooth taste and the age fool you. What do you feel?
I mean, it's just like you said, playing football. I mean, it's just stepping up to the plate and just showing what I can do, showing my worth. And that's basically what I try to do. I understand I'm young, but I mean, look at our mayor. Our mayor's young. Our mayor's like, what, 30-something? Yeah, he's very young. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just want to show that you're mature enough to handle your part and get things done. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. And I mean, I like the dynamics because we can touch way more people. I can touch the millennials or the younger people. She can touch the older people. We can actually integrate it. She can teach me some things that maybe the older people might like. I can teach her some things that the younger people might like social media, or I don't know, y'all do mail?
You know what? I can't. Then you say, you know, somewhere along the line there's a carrier pigeon and going with my letter from here to New York, like, gee, thanks. Again, this is your girl, RAWSILK, and you've been listening to a special edition of Sister to Sister, Can We Talk? So I'm going to move ahead forward. Big event coming up, April 25th. Tell us about that.
Well, I want to also go back and say, I'm really proud of my partner that's a married man too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That he's
Absolutely.
a married man.
And
that was a big thing for me. For
stability,
right, and a millennial to step up to that plate, because they're fighting this all the way, kid. You know, so I just wanted to make sure that we said that, because that's a big thing.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, not the marriage, but you don't put them on blast, so they're gonna be like, question, you're gonna have to get back his millennial card or something or whatever, because he's not like the norm or something. Somewhere along the line they're gonna send him a letter and stuff. He's gonna be kicked out the club. But yes, it's great to see that, you know, you are very, very grounded. You talk about your lovely wife all the time. And you know, make sure I even angled him to make sure the wedding ring lady showed in the picture, because he's proud of that. So I think that's a wonderful thing. So let's talk about this event on April 25th and what it means to you guys and all about your business. So I'm gonna start with you.
I mean, it's a big thing for a couple of reasons. First, a minority group is actually putting together some networking for other. I mean, we would love for it to be minorities, but we there's no demographics for us. We want to touch everybody. But definitely, it's just going to be a good opportunity for us to put our name out there, as well as connect other businesses. So it's assisting other businesses with getting started and expanding while networking. So it's all in one. And then they get to meet us and actually understand what we do. So
Okay,
it's a good
okay.
thing.
And I know there's always a lot of planning and
Right.
things in there, picking the ideal location, or picking the right marketing thing
Yes,
and stuff
yes,
like that.
yes.
So tell us, where's the event going to be held at?
It's at Loft 17 down at, I think it's 1717 East Franklin Street,
Mhm.
down in Richmond, down in the Slip area. Very nice location. And it would probably, if we're still talking about millennials and Generation X and Y, it probably is more for a millennial type of person. It's a very laid back place. They have a nice cigar bar downstairs. Their their current chef is great. And it's just a good place to go. It's not a huge, big, large event location. Very probably not what I would have chosen initially, just by me thinking what I'm thinking. But because of Pierre's influence in the business,
Sets the tone.
it sets a different tone, and I have to be aware of that and make sure we're marketing into just an open demographic. So it's a great location. I love it. I love Sean, the owner. So I think we're going to be able to do a great event, and I think with those components, as well as now my components as a mother and just organizer, making sure things organized and look well, and that the event goes well. It's not just going to be a you just go in and a meet and greet and networking event where you just go in and drop your cards in the
Right.
bowl.
Okay,
You'll
okay.
be able to sit and talk to each one of us individually
okay.
and understand what it is our business can do for you.
Okay.
And everyone will know, and as if we were doing a formal presentation to any new client coming in.
Okay.
And so that's one of the biggest components. So we're really going to make sure, and we're going to have our current clients that we're working with come on
Okay.
down, and if you want to talk to them and see how we work in our dynamic, and make sure that you know, because I think one of the biggest things to our clients is we actually pitch together. We actually all sit down and talk about each individual component that we're bringing to the table.
Okay.
I don't presume to say or talk about anything that he does very briefly, because I don't really know the nuances that he knows. And he doesn't talk what I talk, and we don't talk what the other individuals talk. They all present together, and that's one of our business things that we require. You have to stand. When we say it's a full service turnkey business, it really is a full service turnkey business. And if you need to talk more for bookkeeping and accounting, which you might, because you're only going to talk to me as organizational development at one point. You know, our conversations are not going to
Not
be
gonna
very
be ongoing, right.
ongoing. But your bookkeeping person probably will.
Right.
Your marketing person probably will. And so your IT person, they probably will. You want to do new coupons this month and do new things on your webpage, that will probably change. So it's important for us all to get in there at the very beginning and talk. And that's what you will get at the networking meet and greet. And it's a different concept on meet and greet. It's really getting to know who we are and us learning about different businesses.
So basically, it's a classier way of saying it's like a sip and see. You're gonna come out, dine, meet. You can order food. She already told us they have a fantastic chef. Go in a cigar bar if you want, but also come out and hear about a great service that can help you. So, how would someone who's unable to make the event or just right now see this interview, how would they get in contact with you?
You can give us a call. Our office numbers, we're located at the Boulders, off of Midlothian Turnpike in Richmond, and our telephone number is 804-521-2675. And if we're not there, you can leave a message. We return calls within hours of you giving us a call. So anytime, 804-521-2675. And then once you connect with all of us, you'll get our direct information anyway, because you'll need it. You know, our clients are connected directly to us, and we're in constant contact with them.
Okay.
We're also on social media.
Listen, I was waiting for that part. I was like, okay, here's where he comes in. We're on the social media part.
Millennial. We're also on social media and Facebook. Facebook is all about your business. You can type it in and it'll pull up right in the search. And on Instagram or IG for you millennials, you can go to All About You at All About Your Business. And even if you wanted to go to our website too as well, www.allaboutyourbusiness.org. Once again, www.allaboutyourbusiness.org.
Okay, so this is a dynamic company that is movers and shakers here in Richmond and the Tri-City area, helping people get the right footing to start off their business for success. We think that this is a great platform. We're encouraging you to go out to their event on April 25th at Loft 17. And what time is the event?
6 to 8.
Okay, from 6 to 8, be on time, 6 to 8. Okay, so you can have an opportunity to talk to Evelyn, to talk to Pierre and some of the other people that are on staff with them. If you have any questions, you might be in the process. You might already know how to get a business license. You might already have your LLC, but you may need graphics. You may need a logo. You may need to know what your next step is. Does it help to come out? It's a free event,
Exactly.
okay, to come out. So I always say free is worth investing in, okay? But definitely go out, talk to them, get to know them, and see who they are. Okay, so again, we thank you for tuning in. This has been RAWSILK from the Sista to Sistah Can We Talk show. We'd like to thank our supporter and #1 sponsor, Kev from the Crossley Coleman Group. Thank you so much for always being there for us and sponsoring us. Thank you, Mr. LP, for always being around and behind the scenes, the man with the camera and the plan. This is your girl, RAWSILK. Good night. Good night.
Never give up on a good thing. Remember what makes you happy. Never give up on a good thing. If love is what you got,